guys, man. Today, as you guys probably see the title, and what it says is "Do not touch my dog." So I got a special surprise. This video is actually going to be, you guys are going to actually be able to see the dogs, and the reason why I say that. As far as that, give me a second. So I'm trying to put my GoPro and all that kind of stuff here. So some of you guys are waiting or whatever. So hold on a second. I really gotta learn how to operate this phone and turn this camera around. So look who we got coming with us today. What's up, big boy? Adonis, what's going on? So we got Hulk and his son. Get ready to go for a ride though. Right, big boy? So you got Goliath and you got Hulk. So you guys gotta give me a second. I'm trying to get everything situated because I obviously brought the wrong phone mount. Actually, phone is dying, not even prepared. Go to video, there we go. So let's get it all ready, good to go. Oh man, I guess I could do it like this. Do it like this, then do it like that. Is that even gonna charge it? But I don't think we're gonna even use the mic. Can you hear me now, Jermaine? Can y'all hear me? My mic needs to be charged, that's why it's not. Can y'all hear me? Good to go? All right. Okay, good. I don't need the mic anyway because we're about to actually go. We're in a ride. And I'm actually on crunch time too, man. Actually. So welcome you guys to the show, man. I appreciate you guys stopping in, watching the channel. Get the seatbelt on. And I truly want to give each and every last one of you guys a big shout out. Thank you very much, man. You guys have been checking on your boy, making sure your boy is still good. The shoulder's doing better. I really appreciate it. I didn't know how much that shoulder surgery was gonna get me, honestly. Let me see. Can you see Hulk back there? Hulk is right. I should bring them inside, right? Should I bring them inside? That ear, they loved it, but for the camera, they're gonna definitely love it. Y'all guys are gonna love it more if they're inside. But I think they're gonna do better. But this video isn't really about them right now, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really want you guys to understand this is very, very important because I had some breeders call me and they're like, Tony, man, I lost some puppies, man. I lost this here. I had some stuff happen. What's going on? Do not let people, when you're out and about, I can't say don't let people. I wouldn't suggest anybody to let people touch your dogs when you're out with your dogs and about. Number one reason why is because, especially, for example, had a friend call me, said, hey man, don't speak behind boy. No, y'all gotta see this. I'm sorry. Look, y'all gotta see this. This is what I deal with. Y'all see that? This is what I gotta deal with. Big boy! Big boy! Yeah, I'm silly like that, you guys, man. Don't judge me, alright? Don't judge me. Alright, so alright, so I'm gonna read some of you guys' comments after because I'm driving and trying to do that at the same time. I guess I can. I got a phone. But I'm gonna do that part later. So, that cracking noise, if you guys don't want to hear that crap when y'all watching the video back again. So, now you got my full attention now, man. Here we go. So, be very careful of when people are touching your dogs, and the reason why you don't want people to touch your dogs when you're out and about all the time is because, number one, I don't recommend it. I don't say don't. I know there's people, when you see your dog, they like, hey, even for vets, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I take my dog to the vet, cause I know I'm all over the place right now. So, for example, when I take my dogs to the vet, I don't let every technician just play with my dogs and pets and everything else. You got to think, the vet is a place where people take their sick dogs to get healed. You know, that's like saying I'm gonna take my mask off in the hospital where everyone's got corona or whatever, and because it's a hospital, it's the most infected place there is. A lot of big things are people let their dogs. I don't let my puppies walk on the floor at a vet. I don't let my dogs, you know, every technician pick up my dogs and hold the dogs and all that kind of stuff. If you notice in my videos, my technician mostly usually have me go around back, and you know, I get that one-on-one with just my doctors. I really appreciate it. Big shout out to my vets, really awesome vets or whatever. But I'm not saying everybody can do that. If your dogs are puppies, pick them up off the ground. Don't let the dogs sit, because what if a dog has parvo and that dog comes in there, and then you bring your dog in the area, and now your dog contracts parvo, and you're like, wonder what I did wrong. It's not you, it's the area they're at. 2, dog parks. A lot of people like taking the dogs to dog parks, letting the dogs play around with them, doing certain things, and you know, people pet your dogs. Hey, cute dogs. And I know some of us have, when they see a beautiful dog or any species of dog that is, you get excited, like you want to just hold that dog and pet that dog. And the first thing people make, the biggest mistake is, what's the number one thing people do? Put the dog in front of the dog's face, let it sniff your hand and lick it or whatever. Like, oh, let him smell my hand, he's a nice dog. Worst thing you should ever do is let someone put their hand to your dog's mouth. That's the most infected place your dog can contract things, you know, virally into his mouth and get sick. That same person just touched your dog may have just touched 10 other people's dog that same day, and now out of those 10 other people's dogs touch your dog and your dog is sick, and you come home and you spread that crap home to your dogs, and now your dog's got parvo, got whatever virus is going on. And to be very honest with you, man, this world is getting crazy and more crazy. There are malicious people that are doing things on purpose. They used to have things on their hands, because let's say right now I don't like Rottweilers. Not me, but I love it. But let's say, for example, someone doesn't like Rottweilers and they see your dog and they put poison or whatever the case is, and they put it on your dog sniffs it and they rub your dogs, and it's, now your dog is dead or gets sick or in the hospital, and you don't know where it came from. But because Susie down the road just wanted to play with your dog or at the store or whatever, and now your dog gets sick and your dog is dead, all because of that. Hold on one second. I'm gonna try to get so I can answer these. I'm gonna turn on my mobile hotspot so I can turn my other one on, my other phone on, and read some of you guys' comments. See, I can read the comments that way. Yes, it's a picture of me, so if somebody loses my phone, I know where my phone's at. All right, so. But that's one of the biggest things you got to really understand, man. And I know this video isn't going to be the most popular video or whatever the case is, like fun puppy pictures, but I believe when I have knowledge, man, and I want to share that with you guys, and really understanding the importance of not letting everyone just touch your dogs, the importance of keeping your dog safe, things that you can do to prevent those things, you know what I mean, as well. So no one knows where parvo originates at, like what started it, how did it become about. You can't see it, you can't feel it, touch it, or whatever. You'll know your dog got it when it's time, but by then it's already too late. And there's nothing that you can do that's going to be 100% safe in telling you your dog is going to be safe against parvo or whatever. Like your vet can't tell you. I don't care like how much money you spend. Your vet tells you, oh yeah, it's going to be take this medicine, it's $1,500, we're gonna try to save your dog. If you look at anything telling you about, like, I'm just using parvo for example, my dogs don't have nothing, but I'm just saying, for example, if your dog has parvo, your vet's gonna tell you we're gonna do the best we can, but there's no guarantee. I don't care how much money you got, how much thing it is. All they can do is get your dog, keep it hydrated, because the one thing that kills your dog is like the part where your dog doesn't want to eat. It becomes dehydrated and then it dies, you know, dehydration mostly, because it's just always losing so much fluids in its body. It's uncontrollable. It doesn't want to eat anything. It's like, you know, when you're sick, you don't really want to eat anything. You just like, oh, I don't want to eat it, but your body needs it. So they'll give your dog IVs and all that kind of stuff and try to stop it from throwing up, or trying to help your dog stop losing all the fluids out of its body. So once the body can keep it, the body can become stronger or whatever. So now I got you guys. Ugh. Hold on a second. Yeah, dog it. I just had to. Man, see, I don't even know how to even operate this crap here as well either, you guys. I promise you, I just had it. There we go. See, now I can read you guys' comments now. So let's see. Some of you guys, what are we talking about in here right now? Man, these comments are going. All right. So I'm gonna get back on that subject as well too. Big shout out, I'm gonna tell you the truth is, big shout out to Norman Veal, man. Norm's, that's my boy. That's my boy right there, man. Even though he's a big, huge Saints fan, man. But, you know, he's really a Falcons fan, too. So he's kind of a little confused which one he is. But he's really a... I was making a video on top of that as well. I was going to do a video. I was making a video, actually. And he sends me this video. I mean, this message. And it goes about talking about animals, puppies, and letting puppies, you know, born. Your puppy, you gotta be information to puppies and to why not let people touch your dogs. I still got way more information on not letting people touch your dogs and why on top of that. But one of the biggest things I wanted to talk to you guys about as well too was the fact that when you first get a puppy, everyone has this intent in their mind frame that they want to do so much with their dogs. They want their puppies to go run around, they want the dogs to play and jump off the bed and jump on the couch and all this kind of stuff. But you have to remember as well that puppies' bones are not connected yet. There are so much gap space in between a dog's bone. Like, there's literally about this much space in between some parts of your dog's bones where they're not even connecting. As they get older, it'll connect the right spot. So if you be mindful, should I say, when your dogs are small and they're jumping from one place to another place, be very mindful and careful, because those dogs' bones aren't connected yet, and those can cause injuries where you're gonna be like, oh, my dog has bad hip dysplasia, or dog has bad elbows or something like that. And it's not the case. It's that you're pushing that little puppy too much, and that puppy shouldn't be, your puppy shouldn't be jumping from the bed of the back of the bed of the truck, or from the couch, jumping straight down. Yeah, it looks like, oh, it's harmless, but you really want those things. You want slow and steady, not quick and fast, which means slow to grow, you know, bones are connecting right way, all that kind of stuff, and not just letting it rush. Because I see a lot of people doing that, man, and I watch these videos of, and that's one thing I tell my clients when they pick the dog up: hey, take your time with the dog. You're not going to get an 8-week-old or 10-week-old puppy and expect the dog to start doing vicious things and take your time with the dog. Your dog's not going to get soft because you pick it up and you set it down the right way or whatever. If it's on the bed, set that dog down on the bed, but don't let it jump off the bed. Don't let it jump from here. Give your dog time to grow as well, all right? Man, you guys got a question. Big Smoke, what's going on? Open Wings, Mr. Black Crow. All right, so Hillside Boys, good morning, how you guys are doing? I'm just trying to answer some of you guys' questions right quick, all right? So I'm gonna take a break and answer you guys' questions and get back to it. Nice audio, Butler Kennedy, your dogs are the best. Your dogs are beasts. I want to get a mail from you. I'm in California. Man, you guys, honestly, listen, I'm gonna tell you guys the honest truth, man. If you want a dog from me, man, all you gotta do is pick the phone up and call me, man. I got you. I promise you. Even if you just want to know the understanding of dogs, I don't want anyone to think I'm telling people don't call me at all, period. Or I guess someone that called me and said, hey, man, I know in your video you said don't do that's about. No, I'm saying I don't discuss prices on my timeline. I don't discuss business on my timeline. If you want to talk to me, just pick the phone up, give me a call, and then we could, you know, we can go from there. And I'll be happy to explain prices, payment plans we have available, payment formats we have available. But the worst thing to ever do is ask me on my timeline how much is for a dog. Or I get my numbers in the intro of most all of my videos anyway. Biggest question I always get is like, I'm in Texas, like I'm located in Texas. My number is a South Carolina number because I've had that number since I was 17 years old. This number I have right now, 843, is a South Carolina area code number. But I live in Texas. In the military, got the military, stayed in Texas, and I love Texas, and here I am. All right? Never been anywhere else, you know, as far as business-wise. So, yeah, just, I'm in. For anybody wanting the number, if you want to call me or text me, don't call me, text me now, all right? You know I'm in the live video. 843-670-3346. If you call me from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, you got all my time. You know what I mean? You got 10 hours of my time in a day, every day, 6 days a week. All right? Also, biggest question I always get is, do you ship? Can you ship a dog? Do we have to pick the dogs up? No. We ship anywhere you want your dogs. We got dogs in Canada. We got dogs overseas. We got all over. So it don't matter, 50 states, and we ship it. But I like posting the videos of people picking up their dogs because they give you the true insight about what their experience was. That's it. All right. So, yeah, he loving that ear back there. So I think I asked, should we bring the dogs inside earlier? I was gonna bring the dogs inside and let them just, you know, you gotta love to see the dogs walking around back and forth. So I got Hulk and Goliath with me. Goliath is Hulk's son. All right, Goliath is maybe what, 5 months old now. The big boy. So you guys, if you missed it in the beginning, I'm gonna show it when I stop. You guys get to see the big dogs, and I'm gonna take them out and all that kind of stuff as well. Let me see here. I want to get a agreement from you. I'm in Houston. If you're in Houston, you're right there. You guys just understand this though. When you're getting a dog from me, I have a waiting list, and that's totally okay. I want you guys to understand. I have a waiting list. I'm not the breeder for you if you're looking for a dog right now. With me, I believe I sell diamonds, man, and diamonds takes a while to develop, takes time to create, takes time. To do anything the right way, it's gonna take time. If you're wanting something to be real, rush and quick, that's not me. I'm gonna be honest, that's not me at all. I am not the guy that's gonna give you, even have dogs readily available for you, because I have a waiting list. And when you have a waiting list, I think that the reason I tell everyone I have a waiting list, someone asked me, like, why do you always tell people you got a waiting list, I know it deters people away from me, but I'm honest and transparent. I want you to, I'm not gonna just tell you, yeah, put some puppies on the pictures, and you guys can imagine if I put puppies on my videos all day long, and people be calling all day, and I can, try to trap you to get a puppy, like, yeah, we got puppies available, and once you put a deposit down, then you're locked in. That's not what I want to do. I want to tell you up front. I want to be honest with you. It's a waiting time. You see my clients, if you watch my videos and the interviews, people will always say, hey man, it's a long time, but it's worth the wait. That's all I want to hear. Because the longer you wait for something, the more higher your expectations are for that. You know, so if my expectations are, if I wait a year for a car to be built, that car better be nice, you know. So when people are excited about it, they waited that long, they're coming in with the high expectations of getting quality. And we've been doing this for 16 years. You know what I mean? 17 years this month, you guys. 17 years. March 25th will be 17 years. We've been rocking with this thing, man. And I got some great beards now, you know, showing my age now. But 17 years, man, we've been rocking with this kennels. And I'm proud to say 16 years so far, what's been right now, all of our dogs have always sold out before they're born. I think that goes to let you guys know the quality of the dogs we have, man. What people are liking, people loving it. And just being honest, man. You know, when you start lying to people, it ain't gonna last long. I promise you, your business will not last long at all. So, just giving that. Rhonda M, good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? Mika Roberts, never took mine to a dog park either. Yeah, I would never take mine to a dog park. That's just my personal opinion. I don't like it. Because think about a dog park. Everybody's dog is at a dog park. And some people man, oh my God. Growing up, I've seen people's dogs sick. And they still take their dogs to the park. Simply because they feel sorry for the dog being cooped up all day. Knowing the dog is sick, but they just want to get in the house and take the dog, think some fresh air will help. But that dog that has stool left behind, some other dog comes up, and what's the first thing that dog's going to do? Sniff it, smell it, might step into it, playing around with a ball. You step into it, get in your car. That's bacteria, infections, and everything else is in that car, your house. You step, take your shoes off, the puppy comes and running you. Or even if you don't even take your dog to the park, you go to the park and you step in something and come to your house and you bring that with you. So a lot of times, the people that try to do the most for their dogs end up causing their dogs more harm. I'm not telling you not to do for your dog. I'm just saying be careful and, you know, be vigilant about what you're doing so that way you can protect your dog as the best way you can. All right. Chucktown, we here. Chucktown. I love seeing my Chucktown people, man. Chucktown is actually a Charleston thing, man, from South Carolina, where I'm from. So I love seeing my people support, man. It's always good. Thank you very much. Are you only talking about puppies that haven't been vaccinated yet? No, I'm talking about all dogs. Glad you said that. Just because a dog is vaccinated does not mean the dog is protected against whatever it is. Like, for instance, your dog can have all of its shots, right? Now, I'm telling you right now, I'm not a medical doctor, but I will tell you this from experience and what I go by. I only like to speak on experiences, because that means I know about it, or things I've seen or whatever. Because your dog has a shot, right? Let's go with this whole thing right now with the coronavirus. I know it's going to be political, but I'm not trying to get political. I don't care. Don't comment about the whole corona thing or whatever. Because you get the shot doesn't mean you can't get it. It's to help build your immune system against it. So if you get it, your body's learning the bacteria and can fight against it a little bit at a time. So when more of it comes, it knows what it needs to do to protect it, right? So the same thing with like giving your dog like the parvo shots and all that kind of stuff. When you get the first 6-week shots, and then people do the 9-week shots and all that, so on and forth, or whatever. What you're doing with it is actually infecting your dog with a little bit of that bacteria. Not enough to try to hurt your dog or anything else, but it's enough in there to let your dog learn the bacteria in its body. So that way, if it does go out in the world, its body's training itself to learn how to fight again. In order to fight something, you got to learn how to fight against it. You know what I mean? So if I give you a little bit of it, you beat it up. Okay, I understand that. As more comes, I can prepare my body for it. And I think that's what it really does. It doesn't stop your dogs from getting any bacteria or viruses or whatever. So, like for instance, I'm using parvo. Parvo, your dogs can have. I've seen people have dogs have 3 shots, and the dogs go out there like, "Oh, my dog's vaccinated. It's good." No, that's not. I've seen dogs 8 months old die from parvo. You know, a year-old die. You know, now at a certain point in your dog's immune system, I believe that at a certain age, your dog's built an immunity against it where it doesn't. But in the meantime, the vaccinations helps your dog to build up until it's able to overcome it. That's why you don't really see like 3-year-old dogs getting parvo or whatever like that. But just because if you have a 3-year-old dog that's, I'm just gonna say, potentially resistance against getting that parvovirus, it still can spread it to other dogs. So if you have a dog that's 3 years old and you got a new puppy in your house, and you're like, "Oh, my other dog didn't get parvo, so it must have got it from someplace else." Your big dog could have it, step into it, come home, play with the little dog, and then your little dog got parvo. See what I'm saying? But the shots does not, and I'm glad you said that, because the shots does not stop the virus from your dog getting the virus, okay? That shots is help. It's a big help immune builder. It builds your dog immunity, but it doesn't stop your dog from actually getting the virus or whatever like that. All right. Margaret Joyner says, you are so right. I lost a whole litter because my brother-in-law dog was sick. My female just had puppies and he came over and touched her. The next day the puppy was dropping. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's a tough one. I'm telling you, losing a dog, losing a dog or whatever is tough. That's the things that people don't see as a breeder. You know, we just have to take careful steps. And I think the biggest problem is, you know, when we love dogs and we understand what everybody else loves to do, we tend to allow what we know is not right. We allow it to happen because we don't want to hurt people's feelings. Me, I don't care about your feelings. I want to be honest with you. I care about my dog's health over your feelings. I care about your feelings, but I care about my dog's health over your feelings. Where people have came up, oh, can't touch a dog. Nope, can't touch it. Oh, gotta show you guys this. Forgot to show you that. We're gonna talk about that later, though. Just to let you guys know. Just give you a little heads up. But nobody, I don't care about your feelings about, oh, you don't let me touch your dog. Because somebody actually asked me that one time, like, well, why don't you, that's kind of rude to bring your dog out and nobody can touch your dog. I'm like, well, first of all, you won't want someone just come touching on your kid because you think your kid is cute. You're not gonna touch my kid. If I'm in the store and I'm walking around and you just come and pet my kid and touch my kid, like, no, don't touch my kid, don't touch me. You know, so you gotta be very careful, man. And remember, I see people say, I've literally seen people in like PetSmart or whatever with their dogs, and the first thing they do is, I see the owner with their dogs and they're cringing like, well, I don't really want you to touch my dog, but okay. I mean, like, boy, no. I'm like, why you let it touch your dogs? Oh, because I didn't want to be rude. I know they like dogs. I'm like, do you know anything about that person? Do you know anything about how that person operates at home? Do you know how nasty and infested their houses are at the house? You don't know. So if you don't know if it's nasty, clean or not, look at my dog from afar. You can see it or whatever. Now, there are times when you watch videos, I have allowed them to. But what you don't see is, I usually carry a towelette with me with alcohol. And I'm saying it's going to stop it. But I wipe my dogs down. And most time if people touch my dogs, what you don't see is, I let them rub their hands with like rubbing alcohol or hand solutions before they touch my dogs like that. But that's another story to tell you. Well, that's not another story. I guess I can tell you now, because when I walk around with everywhere I go, boom, hand sanitization. I've been carrying these before Corona stuff even happened or anything else. So you guys know who picked my dogs up or came to my house to get a dog. The first thing you're gonna do is, before you come into my house, is you're gonna get sprayed down, then you're gonna step into bleach, then you're gonna get your hands sanitized, clean your hands off and everything else. I'm not saying it's gonna stop everything, but it dang sure helps a whole lot as far as stopping the bacteria and all that kind of good stuff as well. All right. That's absolutely right. How will you recommend socializing your puppy with persons or other animals in the correct way? Nothing's wrong with, man, you can get your dogs to be social. You can socialize your dogs. It's just about socializing your dog at the right time. I'm not socializing a dog that is, because you can't socialize a dead dog anyway. You know, if you take your dog out at 8 weeks old to the park, and your dog's dead, how are you going to socialize? Only you're going to be socializing is yourself at a funeral for the dogs, a little get together. That's it. So it's not, I'm not having a problem with people socializing dogs, because I mean, my dogs are socialized with each other and me, and I take them out. Like right now, my dog's gonna get socialized, but it's the timing and the place you do it. You know what I mean? And just being, that's all. Like I'm saying, just sanitize your hands. People touch your dogs, take your dogs out. They understand the area. Like my dogs, my dog would already know. You can see him back there. My dogs already know exactly. My dogs know how to ride in the back. You know, not jumping up, trying to get over, trying to jump out or whatever. They know, because it's trained to them slowly and surely as that. So it's not the fact that you can't train the dog, but I mean, socialize it. It's just doing it at the right time for you guys, like that. That's all. Hi from the Caribbean, all the way from the Caribbean. Lean, thank you very much. Thank you guys. That's absolutely right. How will you recommend? Oh, I read that already. The Texan. Good point. There's always that one neighbor in the area that can't stand dogs. If they can't get pets society officials on them, they'll do it themselves by any means necessary. I've seen people, man, I'm telling you, you guys know that already. If you guys watch this already, you guys know there are people that's always trying to like, always trying to, do this real quick a little bit. Hold on. They're always trying to stop your dogs, or there's some people just vicious, man. Some people just evil. Honestly, it's just evil. It's just retarded. It's just everything. Honestly, it's just dumb. I don't know. But you always got that person that's always trying to. You always got that person that's always trying to, like, stop you from doing what it is that you do or whatever. You know what I mean? And which is just stupid. Like, I mean, I've heard so many stories of so many people getting dogs that later on found out their dog is now dead, or the neighbor poisoned them. I hear so many people, especially the Rottweiler community. People always ask me, like, but I didn't have tent on the front side of my window, and I didn't have the AC on because I didn't want it to be too loud for you guys. My window, and I didn't have the AC on because I didn't want it to be too loud for you guys. My window, and I didn't have. There we go. So it was too loud. I didn't want the AC on too loud for you guys, man. I was more concerned about what you guys were going to hear. And my point of view was I was kind of hot as well too, but you know, just make better videos for you guys. But I apologize, man. I truly do. Well, yes, I'm back. I wanted to get my. Like I said, it wasn't nothing to do with the connections. It was just I had a really bad. My phone got too hot. It said shutting down the apps, and I was like, no. But then I have the Z Fold, so when you open the Z Fold up, it's like a different program, which is stupid. I hate the Z Fold. I like my Note 20 way better. So if anybody's thinking about getting a Note 20 or whatever like that, then just everybody think about getting a Z Fold, I would definitely recommend you just go ahead and getting the Note 20 if you have a Samsung. If you're an iPhone person, y'all just too rich for me. Rich people got iPhones and stuff. This year I got a little Android, you know. I ain't big baller like y'all yet, so I'm gonna get there though. I'm definitely gonna get there. But I saw where somebody says, yeah, I took my dog to the vet and been to the park. They just took their dogs back. Would love to know about the Caribbeans. I got you. Hold on a second. I can tell you what. I got y'all. We gonna get it back. All right. My phone's still turning. You see? I'm trying to get these videos, trying to get everything in, so I can watch the videos with you guys. But my phone is being retarded as well too. As well. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if my phone can even update it. I'm trying to get that in there. But yeah, man, my videos, more importantly, if anything else, is more about trying to educate you guys, man, and not about. It's not about just showing cute puppies all day. I know we'll have a lot more. I know I would have a lot more subscribers if I just posted videos of puppies running around, the dog is running, being, you know, just doing what they do. But education is way more important than any amount of likes you can get, man. And I love the fact that I get so many phone calls from you guys calling me saying, hey, man, keep up with the knowledge, man. You help me out so much. There's a Army female that just had Army female soldier that had a litter, and she was like, just watching your videos helped me out so much. And I think that's very important. You know, makes it totally worth it, man, as well. So gotta watch out when walking dogs. I'm just reading back you guys the comment stuff you guys have. So gotta watch out when walking dogs in the neighborhood with a lot of strays too. Yeah, if you know you got a lot of strays, man. But you know what's so funny is though, don't it always feel crazy because like it seems to me like more strays tend to live a lot longer and all that kind of stuff than anybody else, to be honest with you. I'm like, dang, it really seems that way, because I think because their body's immunity builds up so much from being outside and in the trash cans and all that kind of stuff. They go to their sick period. But just like a stray, you see a stray is still alive, but the dog that you have in your house that's so well taken care of and everything else, they get in contact with the strays and your dog gets sick and die. Why? Because that dog's built up immunity as well as much as well too. So why don't you want people to touch your dog? I think I just explained that one, unless you just came in kind of late. So the reason why is because people can spread viruses, bacteria, and all that kind of stuff to your dog when your dog gets sick. You know, you don't let people just come up and randomly put their hand on your face. Just think about it like that. Would you want somebody randomly to come up there, their hands are dirty, some people use the bathroom, don't wash their hands, people do things all the time, or whatever, and would you want someone to meet you and just put their hand on your face? The most acceptable, you breathe in that stuff, bacteria and all that kind of stuff as well, and you don't want that. So that's one of the reasons why I don't want people to just do it, you know what I mean? So LA Doja asked that question. Are my dogs free in the back? My dogs have free time in the back, but they're not just randomly running around free 24 hours a day. I do have some dogs that I let go with my cows. So it's like a fluctuation. Sometimes my cows are out just playing together or not or whatever. It just depends on whatever I'm doing. But there's always something guarding the yard at all times. So I would say that at least. No, sir, I don't. Normanville loves the Falcons, you guys. I don't care what anybody says. He loves the Falcons. So, first responder Falcon play. Oh man. And we appreciate you for Black Crow, Smoke, Jules drop sharing us. Man, I love dropping jewels for you guys, man. I love you guys picking it up and using it, you know what I mean, for the best of your knowledge. Smoke got 2 of my dogs. Got a 3rd one on the way coming now as well, too. So, and he has a nice, beautiful dog he imported as well, Paco. Say Paco, Pac. See me rolling, right? So, okay. I totally agree with you, Tony. I'm confused now. They recommend a socialized puppy at an early age, especially strong character breeds as Rottweilers. So when is the correct time to socialize them? You can socialize. I'm not saying you guys not to socialize your dog. I want you guys to not get that misunderstanding at all. I'm not telling anybody to not socialize their dog. What I'm telling people to do is socialize your dogs the right way. And be careful and sanitization, cleaning your dogs and making sure your dogs. Now you're not gonna go out there and wash the whole dog park down and clean it up. Too many dogs are coming in and out all day long, using the bathroom, defecating, all this different stuff there, and then you're expected to do that with the dog or whatever. Are they loose in the back? Oh, in the back of the truck? No. They're like, you see this fool right now? See that fool? Let me show y'all this. So this is the most he does right here. That's what he does, you guys. That's what I gotta deal with. But no, they're not. I mean, most times they're loose or whatever, but by law, I like to put a leash on them just to make sure. Because you just never know what if an accident happens and then you have to jump and stop and slam the brakes for their safety. Their safety is first. Like wearing a seatbelt, basically. Some have the body strap harness on them that ties them down, not to go too far if I have to slam on brakes. World is crazy, but no. But sometimes they do ride free. But if I'm going a very short distance, which is still probably not the best thing to do, but no, but they have a safety strap on them just to be safe. Let me see. All right. So, you guys got the gist of what I was saying, man. I'm about to get some. One of my next videos is going to show you guys this and what this means and how important that is, right? With the dogs and Rottweilers and everything else. So, you guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I love you guys, man. I thank you guys very much. We got some good videos coming out. Tell me what you guys really thought about that video, man, with the cows and stuff. I really put a lot of work into that video, man. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video with the whole cow and the slaughtering and the whole feeding the dogs, that kind of stuff, and with the puppies playing with it as well. My brother came down, man, from Washington, and I tell you, that video there, his daughter, my niece, man, with the dogs and the four-wheelers we had the cops running from the cops or whatever. All that's in that video. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, what in the world are y'all doing? So we had some fun times as well too, man. So you guys go check it out, man, and just go support your boy, man. If you haven't done so yet, please just hit the subscribe button, the like button, notification bell. Most importantly, man, hit that share button as well too. Hit that share button. Share these in your messengers. Share it with your family and your friends. Share it on your page, man, on your Facebook page. Oh, by the way, my business page is down right now. I'm getting tired of Facebook. Like, Facebook, my page is down, so if you see me trying to message me or whatever and it's not working through, it's because it's down. I don't know what the heck is going on. It's like when I reach 40,000 followers on Facebook, my Facebook page, it went stupid. So it did it before like a week ago, and it was like they unpublished my page for some reason. I don't know. Nothing I did wrong or anything else, but who knows, man. Hard work with a monkey on your back, but it is what it is. So I appreciate you guys, man. So I'm even thinking about just quitting Facebook altogether, honestly. Man, my main page and platform I love the most, I'm not gonna lie to you, is YouTube. I love YouTube as well. So you guys are awesome, man. You guys gotta follow me. You still can follow my Instagram. I'm starting to get more into Instagram and TikTok. So definitely follow your boy, man. Support your boy. And my support, I don't ask for any money from anybody, man, unless you're buying a dog from me. But I really your support means a lot to me, man, just by watching the videos, and just when them ads come up, watch the whole ads, because, you know, that's how we get paid. So anyway, but just support your boy, man, watching the videos. If you want to skip the ads and get this content, that's fine as well too, but just support it by watching it. And I love each and every last one of you guys, man. It really means the world to me, because you guys are rocking with your boy, and that really means a lot. So I'm out, man. You guys be blessed, and I'm out.